Hello to my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it, Libras. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards, Libras. Let's see what's in your cards. This reading is for November 3rd through the 10th. Let's see. Hopefully you all are getting your rest and allowing your bodies to sync with the moon. Planning on future travels and like making plans and like what does the future look like for you all? Like hopefully you all are kind of sitting down, just kind of like I said, while you're relaxing in this new cycle, just doing some purging and just doing some cleaning, like some internal cleaning, maybe doing some cleaning around your house, and just getting prepared for like this where we are, right? Where we are. All right, Libras, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. All right. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, y'all keeping people out of your business. I love it. Here we have 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Here we also have the 10 of Cups. Here we also have the 6 of Pentacles, and then also the King of Pentacles. All right. That's right. So 9 of Pentacles, right? 9 of Pentacles, right? So yeah, this person right here has their arms stretched out, right? So there seems like there's a lot of growth when you keep people out of your business. There's like a lot of growth in every area of your lives when you keep people out of your business, right? Or at least your financial business. And I'm not just talking about money either. When you keep the, here we have the 4 of Pentacles here. When you kind of sort of keep people out of like, the focus is on heart matters. Here we have the 7 of Wands here. And I see you being able to defend your decision without coming across as defensive. So like, and I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here we have the 10 of Cups here. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles here. And then also the King of Pentacles, right? So here's what somebody has, here we are in the King of Pentacles here. What somebody has come to realize when it comes to family or when it comes to energies that you've been around long enough to know is when it comes to material possessions like money, material, y'all know the material possessions, money, homes, cars, anything where people think things come too easy for you all. Remember, you all are ruled by Venus, right? The planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. Where that green monster, that envy, that green monster has come out of people. You've seen something come out, whether it's through them or that they hang around people who have that jealous green spirit, that envious, that have tried to disrupt your peace in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whether it's through you, to you directly or indirectly through someone that you love, to protect them and to protect you, like try to protect you, your legacy. Source is saying you have made a decision. If there are people, you don't have to necessarily cut people off completely, but that's where the conversation ends when it comes to your material possessions. If you are still going to talk to certain people, right? It cannot be about that. It cannot be about material possessions at all, right? You have decided to, like I said, you've defended your decision. People may be asking why, but that has proven to be a disaster. That's your decision. That has proven to be a disaster because something is not sacred. Something has not been sacred, right? Here's the 10 of Cups, meaning like not where you're traveling, like, anything of value, your will, your trust, anything around money, anything that you have had to, anything of value. Because somebody is definitely interacting with some energies. When we talk about fire, you think about spirituality, pray, right? You could become the prey, unfortunately, the prey, like the homophone. 2 words that sound the same but have different meanings, right? Excuse me. You can become the prey, Prey, right? You could be preyed upon instead of prayed for, right? Um, um, so I want you all to go look up something online. It's called ancestor money, right? Go look it up. You can look it up on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but on Amazon. It looks just like real money, right? And it's like this thick. It looks like this could look like it can come in like $100 bills, like $10,000 bill with hundred whatever thousand, 10,000. It looks like real money, but except there's a label on it that literally says ancestor money. If you were to have like maintenance people come to your house, or like let's say you have landscapers or whatever, you leave it out on your counter. If you just left it out on your counter, if somebody came in your house and saw it, they were like, "Oh my God, somebody left money out!" Like it literally, like you had cameras in your house, and it would throw somebody off. Like, "Oh my God, is this a setup? Like somebody left this money out? Like what in the world?" It would literally throw people off. Like they would literally think it's actual money. That's how real it looks, but it's actually ancestor money, so it's used for purpose. So go look it up. Go look it up online. That is how, but it has no value. It's literally like Monopoly. It doesn't look like Monopoly money, but it looks very real, right? Um, that is how material possessions for some people. That's how distracting it is. For some people, it's especially for people who. And I'm saying that because you have all of this. The first card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. 9 is the death, rebirth. It ends relationships. It really ends. It could literally end relationships when it could cause you to just say, "Wow." And you hear people say this all the time. We had a really good relationship before all of this money. Like I thought the relationship was really solid before all of this money. That's why you have the Seven of Wands here. People hit the lottery. Then they feel preyed upon. Look up some videos, right? So Source is saying, now that you're praying for sacred bonds, that's not what you're bringing to the table. See how these people are dressed at the table? They're relaxed, laid back. Yeah. So something has ended. Like somebody has stopped talking about like how you grow. Well, there's other things to talk about. There's a whole lot of other things to talk about. There's a whole lot of other things to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. There's some people that's all they talk about. Like there's nothing else to talk about. Like they can't talk about anything else. You see these titles on social media. You see King of Pentacles. That's all people think it is. They think it's just money. It's not. They're obsessed with it. So even if a person looked at you and said, "You have prosperity all over you," yeah, you have a wealth of knowledge all over you, right? So here's a Magician card. So there's a dark side of the Magician card. Dark side of the Magician card is disorganized. It can be very confusion and a disorganized mind. And it can cause a lot of confusion when people don't know that the light side of the Magician card is the initiator, very creative and very logical mind, right? So you're a very logical person, and Source is saying you are actually ending any discussions around money, any discussions around material possessions. You are initiating that in your sacred circle. Here we are. So here we have the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, you are initiating that. So it's two energies in particular. Like I said, for you, you are initiating, that. You are initiating that because some people cannot differentiate. They don't know their worth and they don't know their value. And so they feel like, they can just be bought by anybody. Anybody that just says, "Hey, I'll do this for you. You just do this." They don't know the difference. It's like, they just say yes to anything. They just can get caught up with just any kind of people. Somebody say, "I'm gonna pay for this, I pay for that," or "How you gonna pay me back?" They get caught up in a bunch of mess, right? And they looking who can pay for it, to see who we can get to pay for such and such. right? You. So that's what Source is trying to help somebody to learn how to do is, and I'm looking at a lot of pentacles in your cards, and this is like Source is trying to help you to be very clear, Libra, because it looks like an energy of money is very attracted to you all, and this is Venus, right? So I don't know if somebody has kids who want to be accepted, because I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles here. So it's like somebody has maybe like 2 kids, maybe you could have more kids, but or it could be two people that you know who could just kind of want to be accepted. They could be adults who want to be accepted in something, and for them it's all about it's all about money, it's all about material possession, right? And they could look at you, Libra, as just being like a big like a money tree. Like, you know how parents be like, money don't grow on trees. You know, parents would be the reality check. They'd be like, what you think, money grow on trees? Oh my goodness. But like, so that's what somebody's gonna have to start, you know, really. And I don't know who I'm talking to here, but somebody's gonna have to, that's what the Nine of Pentacles is like. You're gonna have to start saying, you're gonna have to get a job. You know, most people start working at what, like 14 years old, like a summer job or something like that. You're going to have to walk to the bus stop, catch a train, you know, 3-4 trains, whatever. Like, that's most people, latchkey kids. I don't know where people growing up, but whatever. But so Source is saying you're going to have to initiate something where people are going to have to get up like everybody else. Go work, right? Go get a job, right? So that's what Source is trying to tell people is like, you know, when you just kind of sort of, whether you rich or not, go get a job. All right, so that's what Source is trying to tell somebody is like, it's some people, you know, here's that you shutting down the National Bank of Libra. So somebody could have 4 kids. Here we have this right here. So somebody is starting, in other words, somebody is starting a whole new tradition. People have to work for themselves. Like, your money is your money, you know. But if somebody comes to you with a business plan, like some kind of structure, it would be like treated as a loan, but you're going to have to pay it back, that kind of stuff. Like, there's some structure that's going on here, right? So here we have the 3 of Cups here. So that's letting me know there's some kind of conversations going on. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Here's the Page of Cups. So it's some good news coming across your path. It's some good news. Because I feel like you all are a very fair sign, but it's some conversation that's going on here. But yeah, anything around money, like your financial situation, that those conversations are over. The conversations are over. You're keeping people out of your business, because that could put people in a different kind of situation. It could put you in harm's way. It could put them in harm's way. You know, and just put people in just a very bad way, right? So that's what I'm saying for you all. So yeah. And it can be cause you to be used as a pawn, right? It could be cause them to be used as a pawn. Here's the 5 of Swords here. And a game of chess. You don't have time to play games. You're too busy working. Here's the 4 of Cups here. And it causes people a bunch of depression. You know, people assuming a bunch of mess. Like this last cycle we had was the moon in what was it? We had a super moon actually in Aries, right? Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the and Aries can be a quite impulsive zodiac sign. It's the first sign in the zodiac. And in terms of age range, it ranges from age 1 through 7 years old. So that can be quite impulsive. So something caused somebody some depression, right? Feel like their back was against the wall when it comes to something. So, and then people who want to being accepted could feel like they had the weight of the world on their shoulders. So something needs to end. That's what's the number 7 right here. No more conversations around energy of money. None. And you're initiating it. No more conversation around energy of money. Somebody needs to open up their mouth and start talking. This right here is somebody's dealing with earth energy. So earth energy is divine feminine energy. So whether it's a boy, a girl, man, woman, well, let me just say male, female, right? In male, female form, or however the energy identifies, they are receiving signs. So it may take them a minute to process. So your energy is directed outward, and you are that sword energy, right? So you may just come right out and say how you feel. But divine feminine energies, they take time to process things, right? And sit in the soil. Depending on where that earth is, you got earth here and you got fire here, right? And you got, if they're around a bunch of toxic energies, who's playing them like a game of chess, turning up the fire on them, they may be even more confused, whoever they are. If they're creating a bunch of confusion, they're dealing with dark magician energy, playing mind games, playing them like a game of chess. That's what Source is saying to you. You being an incredibly smart sign, if you're talking to whoever these energies are, the conversation, money is off the table. There's no conversation about the energy of money. Even if you only make $10 an hour, the conversation is off the table. You're protecting them, and you're protecting, whoever, yourself. You're protecting yourself. Yep, King of Cups. There's a very cold master manipulator. Very cold master manipulator who does not care emotionally about anything or anybody. Doesn't care. Does not care. That's what you're dealing with. A very cold master manipulator. Yeah, so here we have Two of Cups here. So I see soulmate energy in your life. Yeah. And when you're dealing with master manipulator, they don't care how somebody's crying. They don't care, what. They don't care. I mean, for real. When we talk about water, water speaks to everything. The sacral chakra. They don't really care how someone feels. This is about money. I don't care how somebody feels. This is about money. They could care less about feelings. Right? So that means they don't care if you're depressed. They don't care if a loved one died. It can be a dog, cat. You could have lost your job. They'll use anybody as a pawn. Anybody. They just want money. Shady. Here we have the Page of Wands. So somebody's cooking up something. Somebody's cooking up something. So, like I said before, my read the cards upright and in reverse. So, like I said, light and dark side of everything. So, like I'm saying, light and dark side of magician energy. So, Source is saying to you, light side, you're initiating something, right? The light side of Five of Swords for you is you are not getting entangled in any arguments. That's the light side. No arguments. As far as money is concerned, it's not even open for discussion. That's it. No more conversation about material possessions, money. You're not open for discussion at all. You don't care how shady a person gets who's being used as a pawn. No more open for discussion. You don't care how creative energies are. You're not open for discussion. Here we have a Queen of Coins here. Not open for discussion. Right? Here we have the King of Wands here. Not open for discussion. Not open for discussion. Not open for discussion. You're actually what's happening here is, and this is happening for a lot of people, is a lot of purging happening here. A lot of purging going on here. A lot of people. You have a lot of you're somebody, and looking at your cards here, you're very creative. This is very creative. So Source this week, right? Source has you in a very creative space for you, right? So I feel like your doors are going to be closing, or like not closing, but I feel like you're closing off something like as far as legacy is concerned. You're closing off something to create. Like Source is really cooking up something that you've been praying for, which is very nice, right? And a lot of purging is going on, which is nice. Very, very nice. And there's going to be some people who are going to be surprised. That's all I'm saying. They're just going to be surprised. Going to be surprised. Here we have 2 of Wands here. Yeah. Because it's certain things you're not motivated to align yourself with certain people. You don't even want to be connected to shady energies at all. Here we have the Justice card. Yeah. Yeah. Vain, vengeful, green with envy. Like I said, just... What's interesting about this right here, looking at your cards here, is you've actually poured into all of these people. These are people you poured into. These are family members. These are friends. These are people's businesses you poured into. These are all these people you poured into. All of these people you have poured into, all of these people, right? But as soon as the scales fell off your eyes, this is the Seven of Cups here. As soon as you, Libra, like I said, realize what they were doing, like taking advantage of your generosity. That's why you're seeing so many people on social media saying so many vulgar things about celebrities now. And there are a select few of people, excuse me, there's a select group of people that are like, why all of a sudden people saying stuff now? Like all this stuff been happening for years. All of a sudden everybody, on a gravy train. How come nobody was saying anything? We're not talking about just 1 or 2 people. Why all of a sudden, like everybody is not slow. So it's the same, and this about for you, whoever you are, right? As long as you are pouring into people's businesses, helping them to create and grow their business, supporting their brand, all of these people, like I said, feeding their families, you were actually supporting all of this, you were pouring into people, literally pouring into people until, like I said before, the 7 of Cups here, you started pouring into yourself. Somebody is highly creative, meaning that you have a lot of gifts and talents. You have a lot of gifts and talents. Then all of these energies started coming up against you. All of them started coming up against you. Here's the King of Cups. Yep, Master Manipulator. But like I said, this is Source is putting you on the throne of your emotional manipulation. Your emotional, you're being emotionally manipulated by all of these energies, right? So here we have the Page of Swords here. Whatever anxiety you may have been having, because I feel like somebody may be writing a book actually, because it's you've seen it happen to so many people. That's what Source is saying. You're getting ready for elevation. Literally, you're getting ready for elevation because you've seen it happen to so many people, so many other creative energies. You've seen it happen, and so that's why you're starting out with we have the 10 of Cups right here. All these energies sitting around this table right here. This is a sacred group of energies, right? A divine connection of energies. It's happened to each one of these people at the table, and the conversation around this was the conversations are about. This is the good the good news is, right? This is the good news coming in for you, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Close your doors to all of these energies. Close your doors to all of these energies, because we've all gone through the same. They're gonna be saying the same thing. We've all gone through the same thing. Like we've all gone through the exact same thing. All of us. Right here we have the 8 of Swords here. Then you're gonna realize here we have Eight of Swords, how restricted, you were being connected to. That's what they said. Don't even talk to certain people anymore. These energies right here, they're gonna be like, they're gonna tell you, that's why some of you all will start to see, like, some celebrities, they don't talk around certain people because they record everything, they take pictures of everything, they, because they go run straight to whatever the latest. There was so many of those magazines, like, people were like, oh, I'm related to so and so, and I recorded them. Like, so many people try to record stuff. Oh, I talked to them. I got a picture of them. I did this, such and such and such and such. All of this other stuff. I was married to them. I know this about them. I know this about them. Like, so Source is saying to you, you're gonna just look back and just realize all of these energies just saw you as just this dark entity. They always saw you as that, but that's what they see when they look at themselves in the mirror. That's what they see when they look at themselves in the mirror. They see themselves as this dark entity. It's almost like them saying they want to humble you. So that's why all this water right here is like them holding on to, let me see what I can hold on to use it. Because if I ever need to use something against Libra, I can always use this. But what you're seeing, Libra, is Source actually bringing you to a level of emotional maturity. So this, so if you have a Scorpio in your life, there's a Scorpio in your life, high vibrating Scorpio in your life. That's what Source is trying to teach you, is like that if they're high vibrational. We're not talking about somebody who's just negative. We ain't talking about somebody who's real dark. And just the intensity. Someone who is balanced out, though, a high vibrating Scorpio. They will teach you how to kind of sort of balance it out, right? Yeah. We have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, speaking of this is Six of Cups. This is Scorpio's card right here. Move on in childlike faith. Just move on in childlike faith. Like, in these relationships with these people who have been recording all these conversations, who have been taking pictures, who have been, just move on in childlike faith. But it brings you to a level of emotional maturity that's just like, is this what you all do? Like, you all just cut yourselves off from anything from there. That's what you're using it for? Like, really? Creative energies, once you can learn how to, like, purge all of that, you learn how to purge, it's taking you to the next level. So here we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, something is taking you to the next level, Libra. Something is just taking you to the next level. So these energies, like I said before, are really, really trying, like I said, like really, really doing the most to try to hurt somebody. And these are energies that could, like I said, as long as people were benefiting from, like, financial. As soon as you close off your door, like, in your financial whatever, they went straight into, I mean, like, wow, like, really. So, like I said, you'll be able to defend your decision to stay away from certain energies. And again, we hear it right here. Yeah, you're not playing you're not being a pawn in someone's game. You're not just being a pawn in someone's game. Energy's trying to restrict you, trying to show you as just like this really dark energy and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, here we had the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So somebody has definitely planted a whole lot of seeds in someone, in someone's. As soon as you stopped, whoever it is, like in an earth sign, so it's an earth energy. That could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Soon as you stop doing something, giving something to an earth energy, Libra, people started planting seeds in their mind, like in their soil about you. And something, like when you plant seeds, there's roots. Like, those roots started running deep. Those roots started growing, and then started growing like up, like this right here. It started growing to devalue you and to value somebody else. right? So if it's like a step parent or values the family and devalue you to make you look like you are just this, you are worthless, you're trash, just like make you're just this toxic thing that just don't belong, all of this other, just, yeah. So this sword right here is to cut you out. That's what this is, right? And so to create so much confusion. So source is saying no. So just, okay, we had a little bit more room. So yeah, like I said, there's nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about, because the Eight of Swords connects us to Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is about to go pre-shadow retrograde. Source is saying the energy is directed outward. Like I said, you have nothing dark to say about anybody. Keep it at a high vibrational, because you speaking high vibrational, meaning that all the good information is coming back to you. You have nothing negative to say. No disparaging comments to say about anybody. Nothing at all. Right? It just kills it right there. You're on the rebirth side. This death. It just ends it right there. Because you have nothing negative. You're not repaying hurt with hurt. Whatever hurtful energy comes your way, you're sending it back with love. Yeah. No judgment whatsoever. Death's a judgment. If that's what you heard, and that's what you believe, and that's what you've seen, and people provided you with stuff, and that's what you believe, you're not here to clear up anything. If those are the seeds that you want to grow and you've seen something else, that's okay. That's okay. You get right back to work. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Here's the Two of Cups here. So it's two energies right here that a lot of seeds have been planted, and that's what you want to grow, and that's what you want to accept, just to be accepted into that. Then you ready to go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. Here's the Knight of Swords, so you can stay focused. But you're getting back to staying focused. That's what you're doing. You're getting back to staying focused. Right? You have all the information you need. Yeah. That's how a lot of information, everything that you needed to stay focused, because I feel like somebody could have been like, you're kind of like some missing pieces to something. Like you may have been wondering like what in the world was being said, what was being created, what kind of narrative was being created, right? That is why on my channel I talk about keeping vibrations high, right? So if you want pieces to the puzzle to be complete, keep your vibrations high. Just keep it high. Keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. Yep, you don't need to make any disparaging comments. The shady people, they'll say stuff, they'll slip, it'll come out. You can't really hide that. You really cannot. You can't really hide it. It's going to come out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. People can't hide the eye roll, the sucking of the teeth, the being used as a pawn, the anger, the frustration. You can't hide it. They can't really hide what they've heard, about you. It's going to come out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because, like I said, something stopped. And in this case, something of value to people stopped. Money. Something stopped. So all the people that were hanging on, who've been stalking you, that's where the Judgment card, that's some people who were obsessed with your sexual life, who you've been dating, your sexual preference, your mental health. I mean, literally have been stalking you for years. All of this is coming out. All of it is coming out. You're gonna have all, if remember, time is relative, all of that. You'll have King of Pentacles worth of knowledge. All of that stalking you'll have King of Pentacles worth of knowledge. So you can get back to just focusing. So pray and meditate. Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is with you, right? So you have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on others' vibrations. But make room for a new blessing coming across your path. We'll close out the cycle in love. It's just time to release the burden. The spy is now turned on. Treat yourselves to a spa day. The enemy's plan backfired. You have the gift of telepathy. If you were to tell somebody that specifically who has been obsessed with you for years, you would sound like a person who was insane in the membrane, right? Because they would lie to the end of time. But something is bringing it all to the light. Something is bringing it all to the light. They won't be able to hide it. Everybody that's connected to them is about to be purged. Or everybody, all of them. Lottie, Dottie, and everybody connected to them is about to be purged, so that source can make room for your new group of energies coming in. New group of energies coming in. Yeah, all of them. It's going to show so many cracks in a foundation of just, as soon as you, like I said, these are people that you've been around for a long time, people you poured into their business, helped them make money. I mean, just, it's going to show so many cracks. You have the gift of clairvoyance. It's going to show you if these are relatives. It's going to show you if somebody has flirted with your spouse. It's going to show you if somebody has been sleeping with your spouse, if you've ever been married. It's going to expose everything. It's going to show you if somebody, if siblings have been jealous of you. It's going to show you if your parents have been jealous of you. It's going to show you whomever. It's going to show you everything. Somebody's already seeing stuff clearly now. Just so you can get back to get focused. Just so you can get back to getting laser focused. But it's brought you to a level of emotional intelligence at this point to just show you just how ruthless some people can be. Somebody, as long as you were, I'm telling you, this right here is, it's just like I said, this year has been the year of breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. The number 8. Drink more water as a form of self-care. Journal your journey. Like I said, somebody's going to be writing a book. So you are who they prayed for. They failed at stealing your identity. Yep. One yes from God is all you needed. So should you double back for them, you won't be doing it. You are an answered prayer. Do the mirror work and take a leap of faith. Yeah, it's going to show you everything. Everything that you suspected and you said, no, that can't be true. Can't be true. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. Abundance. I'm creating generational wealth for my family. The money I desire is mine. I now receive it with excitement. The more I give, the more I receive. So all that giving was not in vain. I'm telling you, all that giving, you've been investing in people's businesses, their business plans. You've been pouring into people, helping people to create a life for themselves, right? But the moment you moved on from something, if it was you procreated or co-created children with somebody, and if they're adults or whatever, that's exactly who these energies attacked. That's exactly who they went after. They went after your kids. Or if it was a business that you created, that's exactly what they went after. And these energies right here, same thing. They know it all too well. These energies, they know it all too well. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. That's right. You don't even have to be resentful. I just feel like somebody would just be so cool, calm, and collected, just like, it's almost, I feel like somebody would just be like, okay, you just knew. You just waiting to see. Okay. Oh, that's what you, okay. We have dance. Yeah. 19. Yeah. It's actually just pitiful, because for the very ones that were obsessed with you, because they were obsessed with you, wait until Source puts their life on a big screen. That's the part a lot of people don't. That's the part that a lot of people don't. That's the part they don't factor in. Because wait until Source puts their life on the big screen. Hold your vision. Hold your vision, right? So whatever it is that you're creating, like I said, You know, you're breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. And somebody's, like I said, highly creative. So continue. Yeah, soul contract. This came out in somebody else's reading too, soul contract. It's like somebody wants you to, like I said, you know, sign some kind of a soul contract with them. Basically, like, you know, keep on making sure we get paid. Like, basically, keep on making sure we get paid. Work for us or something. I don't know who this is for. So, beauty. I am a masterpiece. So, I honor my inner beauty. I'm one of a kind. I'm beautiful as I am. True beauty starts from within. Each part of me is essential for the current moment. Yeah. Yeah. Each part of me is essential for the current moment. So yeah, stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. People have been taking pictures, recording conversations. I mean, just doing the most. Really just doing the most. So, and with technology, who knows what people have been putting together for real life with technology. You know, so anyway, stay grounded. Most of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So, all right, let's see. So yeah, there is a Scorpio who is just, you know, having a good old time. This is a dark Scorpio. So if you got a light Scorpio in your life, source is saying that's an energy that, like I said, you want to draw from their experiences, you know, and just like light Scorpios, or Scorpio, I would say, you know, just like they're brilliant emotionally, you know, they're brilliant. They can see the darkest of dark. They like to dabble a little bit in the occult, you know, those kind of things. You know, I speak highly of all zodiac signs, but if you've ever, like I said, dealt with any just dark entity whatsoever, anybody who is just kind of sort of in the light and not afraid of the dark, you know, just source of saying, you'll be fine. Anyway, here we have 31. I am disciplined. So your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life, right? Yeah, it'll just bring out, like I said before, it'll just bring out, you know, who's been obsessed with you for years. It'll just expose who's been obsessed with you just for years. So, and it has been an organization. It has been an organization that has been obsessed with you for years. But it's going to show you how long, it's going to take you back to exactly who has been obsessed with you since the beginning of time. And it's going to hit somebody. You had a dream about somebody who has transitioned. They came to you in a dream and told you. I'm a pinpoint something for you. You saw their obituary in your dream. There's somebody who died a long time ago. You saw their obituary in a dream. And you were like, oh my God, why did that name come up? That is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye.